Hello. I'll give this just a second, see if anybody jumps on, see if they have any questions. This is something I hear all the time. My kid can play video games for hours. Totally focused. Doesn't, just all ingrained in this game. Can't pick up a textbook and read it, or can't study, can't finish their homework. Can't do any of that stuff. So why? Why? We'll give it just a few more seconds, see if anybody jumps on. But yeah, this is a common question, common concern that I hear, common misconception maybe that just because you can focus on video games, you should be able to focus on homework. All right, so I'm going to jump in. Look, there's more than one. There's 6 variations of attention. And because of that, different parts of the brain actually carry or pay attention for different reasons. Okay, so one pays attention as an alert, like for academics, okay, and it has no reward system in the brain. Okay, so it pays attention when you're reading a book or doing some homework, but there's no reward. Okay. On the other side, we have attention. This side gets rewarded, especially when we're doing things that give us it's giving us dopamine hits. Okay, so we're playing a video game and we're achieving something in the game, or we're watching YouTube and there's some sort of hit from the dopamine. Okay, and so this is the difference. One has no reward system. One has a reward system. And the reward system can become very addicting because it's got that dopamine hit, that chemical hit that's very rewarding. And so these kiddos, you're like, why can't you sit down and read those 2 pages of homework, but you can play 6 hours of video games, right? And so that's the difference. And so this is really important to understand because we're not talking about the same parts of the brain. We're talking about different parts of the brain. And when one area of the brain, especially in today's society, that reward center is being fed more and more and more, and the other portion is not, or being neglected, or maybe isn't as strong, or just isn't as active because of multiple different reasons, which I'm not going to get into this video. This one kind of falls off, or the attention and homework and academics falls off, and we seek the reward. And so parents, this is really frustrating for you, but I hope you understand. Look, they can pay attention, obviously, when they're playing video games, but it's because it's a different set of networks in the brain that are paying attention. And those networks are being rewarded for their attention. And so they're getting the chemical reward for this. And so it's stimulating to them versus a book or academics or homework. Different form of attention, different part of the brain that's not rewarded and is ultimately not being rewarded in our society. Okay. And so I hope this helps you understand, because look, I know it can be frustrating. Like, why can't you pay attention and finish your homework, but you can pay attention here in video games or on YouTube? It's the same for every person. We all have different strengths and different networks in different parts of our brains. Most kiddos with attention issues have a weakness in that that academic attention and the reading attention, all that stuff. That stuff is not as strong. That network isn't as strong with them. But the reward one is very easily strengthened because our society promotes it, right? Short videos. That's what on our phones we have. That's what Instagram Reels is. That's what TikToks is. Short bursts of dopamine. And so these kids are getting that same dopamine hit. That's why you can blast, you can stay on Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever it is for an hour and just be completely immersed because of that dopamine, that hit from the chemical hit that you get. So if you're frustrated, if they're not paying attention, this is the reason why. And it doesn't change. You have to strengthen that other portion of the brain through different exercises and through what we do here, chiropractic care and other things. And so, look, it is frustrating. I do get that, but understand that you're not talking about the same parts of the brain. And because of that, we cannot expect the same attention effort in those areas. And so we need to strengthen the one portion of the brain, that network in the brain that's involved with academics and in learning that portion of the brain, and start tuning down the portion of the brain that's getting all those dopamine hits. So that means less screen time, less video game time, all of that stuff. But that's why it's so addictive for them, because of that dopamine. And it's also why they can pay attention for long periods of time with video games. All right, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please throw them in there. If you enjoyed this, please share this. There's parents out there who are wondering, why can my kid not do homework, but they can play 8 hours or 6 hours or 4 hours or whatever it may be of video games? And I want to know why. Why? It's just different parts of the brain, different networks. Back in the day when we were in the Sahara, we needed to pay attention for food, right? And if we didn't get it, we would die. So those parts of our brain were ingrained and strengthened. We didn't get these small dopamine hits from our phones or from the video games. So those weren't as strong. So I hope this helps. Please comment, share, or like. And if I can help you in any way, please let me know. Please comment. Please message me. You can call or text me at 972-387-4700. All right. Thank you so much.